try to go on the road and get a couple more.
Look, you've said all season, if your guys bring the right focus to a game and the right energy, you're capable of doing things like this. Was this kind of an example?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we had a lot of guys. We had a lot of guys play well, really well. I thought Jonathan Isaac was just both ends. Just before watching the film, just like, I told him that they're just unbelievable. He came out well offensively, hit the three. He was running the floor. I think he had like 4 deflections by himself in the first quarter. And a lot of other guys were very good too. But again, before watching the film, he really stood out to me.
Coach, you've averaged 27 points in the first quarter this entire season. Tonight you came out with 42. Can you speak to that?
I don't know about you. If we keep getting 42, it's going to work a lot better. Yeah, I don't know. The thing, we shot the ball so well, early in the game. We got some, I think, fast break points, which helps a lot too. So, we played with a lot of energy. We had too many turnovers, like I said, and they're hard to guard. So they were in the bonus early in 2 of the quarters. But we did a lot of good things too.
Coach, you shot 66% from the field for the half. You ended up finishing 61%, 149 points, third best, 155 was first, 152 was second. Have you made an emphasis in their ears about home court and how to play at home dominantly?
We just, after a couple of road trips, we talked about we had to play better at home because it was a struggle early in the year. I think the fans are a big part of it, but we're definitely playing with a lot more purpose and a lot more balance here in this last, whatever it's been, 5-6 weeks.
Steve, you often say that the team needs to improve day by day. What now, with a week less than a week left in the regular season, keeps you up at night in terms of the areas that
the turnovers are a major problem. So like the Knick game, we had five first quarter turnovers, plus 2 Robinson block shots, plus 2 offensive rebounds that we could have snatched. We tried to tip them with one hand. That, to me, that's 9 possessions. And you can't possibly play well if you give away 9 possessions. Tonight at halftime, I believe we had 10 turnovers. You can't play well like that. Think about it. That's 10 times 10. That's potentially 30 points you're giving away. So, the turnover game is a major problem.
Coach, you hit 18 3-pointers tonight. The team was going and hitting shots all over. How important is it for you guys to get to those hot starts early, especially from beyond the arc?
Well, playing, the misconception is, the joke is always you don't have to watch an NBA game till the last 6 minutes. And anybody that says that knows nothing about the NBA. But by the numbers, I think last year, the third quarter was the most important quarter. And I think 2 years ago, the first quarter, I remember we used to say all the time, it's a first quarter lead. And, playing from ahead is always easier. It's always easier. So getting off to a good start and being ready, it's critical for any team.
Look, you're talking before the game now, success breeds more success. What has it done for your confidence, the way you're racking up wins in these kind of must-win pressure situations?
I got to think that, we have a better belief, and again, tonight, it wasn't perfect, but our energy level was sky high, and, we had, I believe at halftime, 23 deflections, which is a ton, and we shot the ball so well, so our ball movement was good. 35 assists on 56 baskets is terrific. We've been moving the ball lately anyway.
81 in the first half is the most this franchise has ever scored. Does that blow you away? 30-year history.
Is that right? 81? I don't know about blown away, but we'll take it.
Steve, I'm curious. You had 4 of your 5 starters in the game when you were ahead by more than 30 points with about 4:45.
They cut it to 27. They brought their starters back. I just watched them score 42 on Philadelphia in the first quarter, second night of a back-to-back. So, yeah, if you did the film, I'm going to be sarcastic, but do you know how quickly they can score? When I was in Houston, we were behind San Antonio by 12 with 1:07 left. When Grady went 14 out. I'm the wrong guy to be talking about that stuff with. So and when people say, what if they get hurt? They can get hurt every day in practice. I don't go for that at all. When you have a chance to win a game at this time of year, I'm not messing with that game.
Coach Clifford, what do you think this playoff run has meant to your team, this town in general?
Well, I certainly sense the excitement, and I think the players. I mean, to me, where we see it more, because playing all these games, in such a little time, it's not like you're out a lot, but I think that you can sense it. Like tonight, again, this is more like how it used to be to me. I mean, it's loud. It becomes a difficult place to play. I know our guys. Before, I mean, they fed off the crowd. The crowds were great for those years, and it's always going to be the same no matter what city you're in. If you deserve it in a place like this, we have great fans. We have to play well. We have to play meaningful games, and then they can aid us a great deal, just like they did tonight. So, hopefully, we got to go on the road here and win, 2 or whatever, and hopefully that's not the last game we play in this building this year.
Steve, what's your sense of the way the guys have sort of elevated their game as the games have gotten more and more meaningful tonight? Double-double from AG, Vooch again with a big night, T-Ross another big night off the bench. It seems like as the games have gotten more and more important, these guys have raised their level.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're in a good place. I think that we know how we have to play. I think that they're handling, the travel and everything well. We were much, much more energetic tonight than we were the other night, which makes sense because of the travel that we've had. And, it's that time of year where your energy level, and then, again, you have to know what your game is. For us, we got to defend every night, and we got to be inside out. We have to rebound the ball better than we did tonight, and we got to stop turning the ball over. But when you know how you have to play, I mean, that's a big part of it. We have a way to play that's going to work for us home or road.
You touched on the energy being better early in the game. Do you think that was the main thing that kind of helped you guys get going early, or can you pinpoint something else?
Yeah, I mean, I think people always equate energy level to defense and everything like that. Mike D'Antoni always used to say, and I think he's right, is that when you don't have the right energy level, you don't make shots either. And I think the way we shot the ball early was, really reinforces his thoughts there. A good readiness, ready to play. We came out the first possession. We had 2 turnovers the first 2 times we touched the ball, and then I think J.I. hit a corner 3. Then I think we scored 2 fast break baskets. So I think it works for both offense and defense. Okay, thank you.